how's it going? Meowdy, if you will, in cat speak. It's how we greet people in the old Cat West. Meowdy, everyone, welcome to stream. I'm sure you're wondering why I've had you all paraglide into my office this evening. And well, it's very important, you see. Recently, I finished Attack on Titan, and oh my god, the ending was so bad. Oh, what a piece of garbage. Oh, what a piece of trash. Doesn't the ENT slap? I mean, it's okay. But that's obviously not why we're here today. We're gonna talk. We got some stuff to talk about. I did want to do a little AOT tangent, but I'm not sure if this is the right stream for that. I'm not sure if this is the right stream to complain about the ending of Attack on Titan. It's gonna be mostly chill, so don't expect anything like too spicy. A little bit of venting, a little bit of commenting on things and such and current events. How's it going, everyone? By the way, welcome to stream. Hello, Plugged, welcome. Ultra, Jade, Dohime, Bubbakin, Sigmigs, Infernus, Diggy Boy, Low Call Me, Soul Wolf Loner. That's so cool. You're so cool. Neox, Rogue Monster, Rogue Gaming Monster. Oh my god, can't read. Billy Monster. There's so many monsters in my chat. So many spooky monsters. Is it Halloween already? I'm good. How are you feeling? I am all over the place. I'm feeling very manic recently. Yesterday I was going through it, and then the day before that I was like going through it in a different way. And now today I feel fine, but I'm still kind of going through it. You know what I mean? Welcome, Gloves or Nine Loves, or I'm gonna say gloves. It's totally gloves, right? It's meant to be a G. Did you run out of it? Is what it is. I think I ran out of it is what it is for a bit, or maybe like I've reached my perfect state of it is what it is. So I don't know. The things I want to talk about tonight, one of them has to do with me directly, or at least tangentially. I just my name was brought up during a podcast, and I just kind of want to. I don't feel the person who brought me up is being honest about everything, so I just want to talk about that a bit again, because it's been a bit. The other drama is, I'm sure you guys have heard, have you heard the news? Have you heard about, I don't know if I should say, I'm not sure if talking about this drama is necessarily a good idea, because, I mean, I'm probably just gonna be blacklisting myself, but and then I think about it for a second. I'm already blacklisted everywhere. I'm already blacklisted everywhere. So really, what do I have to lose, right? Yeah, I think it's a pretty bad idea. I'm not gonna go too deep into the Niji drama, okay? I don't know what to start with. You guys want to talk about Attack on Titan for a bit, and then we can just go from there. I don't know. I don't want to touch on it, harp on it for too long. I don't know. Thank you for the 5 2 gift subs. I really appreciate it. I wanna do this from as neutral a place as I can. Niji Sanji fucked up. Okay, big time. Like, not even just from like a moral standpoint, but just from like a business standpoint. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they think the plan is. They fucked up. If you guys don't know what happened, you can go on Twitter and find out pretty quickly. I don't think you need me to tell you. Go support Doki Bird, everyone. She's the best. She's a big ol' sweetheart, and she deserves everything she's worked for and more. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot to touch on. I guess the main thing that's kind of bothering me is everyone saying like, oh, don't think about the talent, guys. It's not fair. Guys, you have to keep supporting Niji Sanji because of the talent. I hate that. I think that's why I wanted to like stream in the first place. I mean, I think this is what I just really want to talk about. It's just fucking gross. Like, I don't know. I need people to understand that when a shitty company does shitty things, the only way to hurt that company, when that company's entire business model is pumping out talents and then dropping them like flies, is to stop supporting those talents as well. It sucks, You know, I wish there was a way to support the talents without hurting, you know, well, I wish there was a way to hurt Niji Sanji's like bottom line without, you know, not hurting the talents, but there's not. That's the business model, that's the point. So everyone complaining that like, oh, we shouldn't target the talents, they're innocent in all this. First of all, they're probably not innocent in all of this. There's probably more than a handful of people who are directly responsible for everything going on. And until those people are ousted by the company, until the company is transparent with everybody else, I think it's pretty fair to say, like, morally, it's hard to support that, okay? And if you want to make the decision to not support them, that's your decision, that's your business, that's, like, you totally have the right to do that. And anyone saying that we should just, like, oh, no, we should just blindly support all the talents because they might be innocent, like, bullshit. Like, okay, obviously some of them are innocent, probably more likely than not, all of them are innocent, okay? But until we know, morally, I don't think I could support them, and I don't blame anyone else for feeling the same way, okay? Because at the end of the day, supporting Niji Sanji, supporting any talent in Niji Sanji, that money goes right to the company. I mean, not right to the company, obviously, like, the talents take a little bit of it, but, like, at the end of the day, that just promotes more Niji Sanji bullshit. You gotta remember that your Twitter FYP purposely shows you rage bait tweets from outside your circle about topics your circle is talking about. Probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. It still doesn't mean I'm seeing, it's a pretty popular consensus, like, oh, guys, don't bring the talent into this. Like, the talents were brought into this when one of them allegedly bullied another girl into, like, near suicide, okay? And until that person, like, as long as that person's still in the company, as long as that person's identity is protected, and as far as I know, they haven't been dealt with, why the fuck would I want to support Niji Sanji? Why the fuck would I want to support anybody in that goddamn company? Why the fuck would I take the chance that someone that I'm supporting might be, like, a serial harasser? Are you joking? Anyway, that's all I want to say about it. It's not that deep, okay? You know, is it fair to the talents who didn't do anything? Of course not, okay? But this situation isn't fair. The situation was never fair. Nothing going on in the business situation is fair. If we wanted to be fair, we should have started, like, fucking 3 years ago, okay? We should have started before, you know, we bullied some girl. Before Niji Sanji bullied some girl into, you know, taking her life. Almost taking her life. Allegedly. So yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but, you know, you can't support trash. Sorry. Let's talk about Taiga flavored Tide Pods. Oh, I'd love to. What did I miss? Not much. Just getting into it. Anyway, I don't know. I just see the consensus. They're like, oh, it's not fair to unsubscribe from the talents. And it's really pissing me off. Because first of all, you aren't owed my support. I don't have to fucking support you just because you're a member of Niji Sanji and you're also a victim in all of this. Okay? Like, I don't have to support your shithole company. Just because you chose to join there. They're fucking loaded, guys. They don't care. Like, they're fucking loaded. They can lose 2,000 subs and be okay. You know? And if they're not okay, if they can't lose 2,000 subs and be okay, then maybe they should do something about this, huh? Maybe, you know, it's not my problem. Not my fault that I'm not supporting the company. Blame the people blame the company, blame the management, blame the people that are actually causing the issues. Because it ain't me. It ain't me for not giving you my money that you aren't owed anyway. It's my fucking money. Like, it's my fucking money. You aren't owed my fucking support. You don't need my fucking money just because your fucking company fucked up. Like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just such a fucking... Selena's had the best numbers for the girls too, so it's really weird how they treated her behind the scenes. Exactly. I mean, that's probably why they treated her poorly behind the scenes. Let's be real. Like, it's still a competition, right? And the best way to get ahead of the competition is by undermining their every move. So that's probably what was going on, allegedly. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if I was a scumbag corpo VTuber and, you know, someone in my generation was bigger than me and I wanted to be bigger than them, why wouldn't I undermine their every move? Because you would. And that's probably what happened. That's probably a lot of what happened. People keep saying that there wasn't bullying or harassment or that there's no proof, or that we shouldn't believe Niji Sanji when they admit that there was, and I don't understand that concept, because literally, why would they lie about that? Like, why would they lie about that? That doesn't make them look better. That doesn't make their talents look better. Like, there's literally no reason to lie and slander themselves for no reason. Like, there's no reason for Niji Sanji to make up a lie about their own talents bullying someone else. Unless it was true. And they had to, because it's probably going to court. And it's gonna come out in court. And if they caught lying about that and acting like it didn't happen when it definitely did, they're definitely fucked. So that's probably why they're admitting it happened, because it did. They have literally no reason to lie about that. They can't lie about that. It doesn't make sense that they lie about that. But I don't know. Everybody just wants to. Everybody wants their Oshi to be innocent, and I get that. But you know, fact of the matter is, some of your Oshis are probably pretty shit. You should wait. You should, you know, withhold judgment until you figure out who it is, until it's outed who it is. But you're not gonna figure out who it is if you keep fucking supporting the people and act like nothing happened. Like, if fucking Disney kills a bunch of puppies, and then you're like, wow, I can't believe Disney's killing a bunch of puppies. But, you know, we need to support these new releases because the people who worked on the movies they worked really hard on these movies. So, you know, all the puppy death is really sad, but, you know, we gotta pay the director, guys. This director worked really hard on this movie. We owe it to this director to pay him. We gotta pay everyone who worked on this movie. Like, no, you don't. It's not your business. It's not your fault. It's not your problem. And, like, you're not responsible to pay their fucking bills. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. It's some weird fucking like VTuber nationalism. I don't get it. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. I don't know. Just if you want to keep supporting people in need you, do it responsibly and don't buy their fucking merch. That's all I can say. Anyway, you're better off supporting Doki. That's my thing, right? Like, I don't know how people are like, no, guys, needs your support more than ever now. The Niji talents need your, like, no, Doki does. Doki's in a fucking lawsuit. By supporting any Niji Chanji talent member, like, you're indirectly supporting a lawsuit against Doki Bird, their victim! I don't understand, like, I'm sorry. There's just morally, from like a moral standpoint, like, any support to the talents still supports Niji Sanji and helps cover up what they did. There's just like no moral argument you can really make. You're like, yeah, they're innocent victims of all this. Yeah, it sucks that they have to get dragged down because their company's shitty. That's the way it is. That's fucking life, baby. Okay? Don't work for shithole companies. Or support me. You know, I could use money. It's whatever. I'm sitting here cuddling my cat, and my cat loves watching Taiga. He streams my streams and I'm spreading over. Aww. That's adorable. What the fuck? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. I don't know. I just feel like I had to get this out. Like, I wanted to tweet about it, but nobody likes my fucking tweets. So I just wanted to talk about it instead. In a way that I can kind of like communicate information more effectively, because I feel like everybody wants to misinterpret what I mean on the tweets, and they're like, just because you support the talents doesn't mean you support Niji Sanji. It's like, no, but you literally do. Like, you literally are, though. Like, they are making money off of your support for the talents. Like, that is the entire business model. That's the fucking product. The talents are the product. They are one and the same. So by supporting one, you're supporting the other. Like, directly. It's not like a philosophical, like, oh, you know, it's like, morally, if you support this, then you probably, it's not like a fucking, like, it's not a slippery slope fallacy. Like, literally one directly financially supports the other. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I don't know. I'm done. Sorry, that's it. I could talk about this forever. I could talk about this all day, but I'd just be going in circles. I think you guys get the point, right? How dare you tell us the truth, Taiga? Take it back. Sorry. You know? And I'm sure, like, some of your Oshis are super innocent and stuff, and it's sad. It's very sad, okay, but, you know, you guys gotta just wait. Just, like, wait. They can, like, I promise everyone in Niji Sanji's fucking loaded. Like, they're fucking loaded. They've got so much fucking money, okay? Stored up. They can go a couple weeks having their bottom line just kind of hit a little bit, you know? Just enough time to maybe, like, light a fire under Niji Sanji and make them hate. They say, hey, this is bad. Maybe we should, like, ban the people who harass this streamer into suicide, almost, allegedly. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe that'd be good. Maybe that'd be good for everybody. Maybe that'd be good for your own streamers, your own Oshis. I don't know. Have some fucking optics. Anyway. Did you guys see the ending of Attack on Titan? Because that shit, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened there? Not yet? Oh, okay, I won't talk about it in depth. But, my god. What the fuck happened? It's not even that, like, look what the fuck happened, man. Apparently it was all planned from the beginning. But my god, is it ever a waste? Is it ever, like, weird? I thought the final season aired 4 years ago. The final season came out like 4 years ago. Okay, but that final season isn't actually the end of Attack on Titan. Okay, so there's season 4, and then there's like the final season or something, and then like part 1 and 2 of the final season, and then there's a couple movies that like finish off everything, okay? You guys gotta make sure to watch the movies. Otherwise you won't know what happened. You won't be able to, I don't know. Did you not like the ending? I liked it quite a bit. I didn't like the ending. It didn't make any sense. And that's all I'll say. I don't know. I don't know, like, you got season like 1 through 3, and it's like fucking peak fiction. And then season 4 like switches up the game, and you're like, okay, all right, I'm on board with this. And then season 4 part 2 starts happening, and you're like, what? Okay. What? Huh? Huh? And then season like the final season part 6, I don't know, it just keeps going every time. They just like, they take such a good thing and then just keep adding more to it, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you doing this? Why is this happening? Undo it. Take these ideas out. Oh god. After my boss died, I attended his wake. He had an open casket, and I got in line to pay my respects. When it was finally my turn, I knelt down beside the body and said softly, "Who's thinking outside the box now, Gary?" What the fuck? Fuck you, Gary. Gary's an asshole. Gary sounds like an asshole. He probably deserved it, Xenos. Thank you for the Prime Gaming for 27 months in a row. I really appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's really not much to say about the Niji drama, guys, that hasn't already been said. I just hope people think twice, like, I don't know, think carefully before you support some of the talents, okay? You don't have to not support them. Like, if you really need to, just make sure the money's going to them and not to Niji, okay? Because any promotion for them is still in turn promotion for Niji, which is going to lead more people to join this it's a black company, let's be real, come on. It's kind of a black company. It's not good. It's not a good thing. The work environment is not good. It is very abusive. And apparently, there's just a whole fucking, you know, apparently the talents are fucking harassing people as well. So just, I don't know, just be careful. Just be careful. Wikipedia certified black company, okay? I cite my sources. Everyone remember to check Taiga's merch store. You don't need to check my word. This is not a merch plugging stream right now, okay? Get this out of here. Where is this? Get this out of here. It's not important right now. It's not what's important right now. But yeah, that's it. The other thing I wanted to talk about was recently Nux Taku appeared on a podcast. Anyway, is anyone here familiar? Is anyone here familiar with Nux Taku? Oh, I'm 40 with the $100 donation. Sorry for interrupting. 1 year anniversary. Woo! Thank you for the 1 year. Probably one of the best years I've ever had because of you. So much happened since I first discovered you. I love you, Taiga. I love you too, on fire. Thank you for the $107 donation. I really appreciate it. Have you ever heard of Nux Taku? Are you familiar? You may have heard his hit song, Twitch's Hentai. Which, of course, if you paid attention during the wake of the Marina controversy when she flashed her tits on Twitch to everybody, you know, Nux Taku quote tweeted his old song and he was like, "I was right. You hated me, but I was right the whole time," which is, I think, is fucking hilarious because Nux is like literally, Nux, you know Marina. You've collabed with her. You two are like, I don't know if I can call you friends, but mutuals. At one point, you were definitely mutuals. So like, you're in that circle, bro. Like that's on you. Like, you can't be like, "Oh, I know he's right the whole time." Like, bro, you are friends with Marina, or you were friends with Marina. You collabed with Marina. I don't know. Whatever you call friends. See, I guess in my world, I don't collab with people who I don't consider friends, right? But I guess Nux Taku will just invite anyone he wants to a collab, and whatever, you know. Put the VTuber in the thumbnail, get those views, I guess. So I guess he's not friends with Marina, despite collabing with her and, you know, chatting with her over Twitter several times. They're not friends. Again, me, I only collab with my friends, but I guess it's different for big VTubers when everything's just about, you know, views. But Nux Taku appeared in a podcast. Mudahar's podcast, Some Ordinary Gamers. Have you heard of them? I'll bring it up. Oh, I'm watching DSP stream, hang on. Ordinary Gamer Podcast. Let's see. Let's have a look at this. Thank you for the 50 bits. Why are you so fucking cute? I don't know. Oh, I think it's... I don't think I am that cute. Officials say don't thank you for the 2-3 for 20 months. Let me, like, I don't know if I should just, like, bring it up. I don't know how to, like, just kind of talk about this, but I guess I'll just skip to the timestamp and we'll go from there. I don't know if they say anything before this point. This is regarding the Mama Max drama, which I literally have no context for. I literally don't know what's going on with this Mama Max stuff. I don't know who he is. Oh, copyright protected content. Very cool. Okay, hang on. I think there's something wrong with my my screen share. I hope I don't need to restart stream to fix this. I'm gonna restart my gaming computer that it's streaming from, and hopefully the capture card just kind of fixes itself. I'm gonna restart. Hang on. I'm still streaming though. I'll be here. Dual PC setup has its perks. I used to watch Mama Max 8 years ago. I have no idea what the drama with Mama Max is. Since we're talking about, you know, since I'm pretty sure it has something to do with he made a video about someone claiming they were a pedophile, with his only real source being, yo bro, my friend told me so. Sound familiar? Because it should. I need to fix it so the chat doesn't reload every time. But basically, I don't know why Nux felt like he should be the one to comment on this. But he did. He commented on it, and we'll just go from there. I'll just show you what he said, and I want to respond to it because I wanna show you the kind of things. I'm frustrated. Famously uncontroversial Nux talk, of course. Ah, I fixed it. Okay, perfect. Okay. Let's get rid of Kipa, or Ryohi, and let's get rid of Taiga. Okay? Alright. You guys ready? Are you ready? Okay. I don't like doing stuff like this, by the way, guys. So if you're just here for the drama, I'm sorry. Don't expect it all the time. But man, I just need to, I don't know. I just need to get this off my chest because I've been kind of holding this in for 2 fucking years. And I feel like I haven't gotten closure. So for Nux to mention me in the context that he did here just feels really disrespectful, I guess.
Yeah, no, he has a pattern of leaving like ex-friends with like.
We're talking about Mama Max right now, I think.
Allegations or different like blackmail behind the scenes that forces them into silence to never speak up against him. And a lot of people have come forward since I put out my statement to open up to me. Yeah, and
wow,
I'm not gonna name any names, but basically.
What? Can you turn it up a bit? I can. Sorry. I'm gonna say. What? Did you guys hear that? That's crazy. I don't know why his TV's on. I'm kind of just.
There's a pattern of behavior going on with Max, and it's sad. That's all I got.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like.
Sorry, I'll go back. That
he never liked in the first place, bro. Like it's over for you.
Yeah.
One of the things with like Max or whatever, and this is one of the freakiest things that I thought of in like the last couple of days when I was thinking about making a response. It's like I was just kind of sitting down and I was like, man, what if like tomorrow I get like a pedo allegation from him or something?
Yeah.
And
I can literally cancel you, Charlie. I can literally cancel you. I'm the freaking pedo hunter.
He has a pattern.
For anybody that.
So if you guys don't know, a year or two ago, I think it was a year ago, because the video came out 2 years ago, so it was a year ago. Nux, I responded to a video of Nux's where he literally calls me a fucking pedophile on stream. Oh, in front of Charlie, in front of the guy they're talking like. Anyway.
Yeah, no, he has a
Continue.
pattern of leaving like ex-friends with like, I guess, allegations or different like blackmail behind the scenes that forces them into silence to never speak up against him. And a lot of people have come forward since I've put out my statement to.
What is he reacting to? What is he reacting to? Was he just was he just not paying attention to like the first part? Because that's the first part is what I'd be like, wait, what? But then when he says a lot of people have come forward, that's when he's like, wait, what? Like what? Like, was he just not paying attention? Was he delayed? Was he really surprised that people came Whoa, people came forward? You can't just slander whoever you want. What?
To open up to me, yeah. And I'm not going to name any names, but basically there's a pattern of behavior going on with Max, and it's sad. That's all I got to say.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like this experience taught me a lot about just like needing to rethink my friendships. I don't know. When I'm friendly with someone and they tell me something or do something, like just I'm gonna believe them just because I don't know, they're my friend. Why would they lie to me? And I've made this mistake before, and I don't learn.
I mean, I don't think it's like necessary.
He doesn't learn. Well, he said it himself, guys. He hasn't learned. He hasn't learned his lesson. He said it himself.
Really wrong to like give your friends even like a benefit of the doubt too, but the only thing that I agree on is like I let him get too much of the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to situations like this. Like, look, I love Coffee. He's a good friend, great person to investigate something with, but and again, this is no dig at him or anything, but it's like even working with him on any future case or anything, I'm always going to be double checking everything that he does, not because like even just this Max situation, but because that's just how you probably should do things, right?
Probably. Yeah, no shit. You should be, like, I can't. Oh, we've got the biggest intellectuals in the fucking world on stream here. Like, like, yeah, you should. Yeah, you should be fact checking. Like, what do you mean probably? How did it take you this long? I'm sorry. I just feel like, what are we doing? What are we, like... Is this real? Like, I get they're trying to be, like, neutral and, like, fence-sitting and kind of, like, oh, they want to sound very intellectual, like, but yeah, you should be fact-checking the shit you put out. Like, are you joking? Like, are you serious? Is this, like, a real conversation you're having? Like, yes, this should go without saying. Of course you should be fact-checking.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a past thing, like, there was the VTuber that was canceled for allegedly doing weird grooming type shit. And,
alleged by you, Nux! You alleged that! You said that! No one else did! Sorry. Oh my god. I didn't think I was gonna get this mad. Oh my god. Sorry. Whoa. Wow. Ooh. My bad. I apologize. That set me off. Oh. Yeah, no, Nux, that was you were the first person to make that up. I think Marina and you. It was literally just you and Marina. You two were the only people who have ever claimed that I've groomed anyone. And not only that, but the person you claimed I groomed was my 30-year-old stalker, Nux Taku. So not only did you just take someone's word for it, you didn't look into it. Because if you did, you'd see that there's no victim. They literally don't exist. And the only person saying I groomed anyone is you and Marina. And I guess your mystery friend, which isn't Marina it somehow isn't Marina. I guess it's not. I don't know, bro. Come on. Yeah, Marina fabricated the interest in real kids, bro. Oh my god. Nux made up the grooming. I think my stalker made up the grooming. Maybe? Like, that's giving Nux the benefit of the doubt, but then I want to know who this friend is, bro. Who's this friend? Because, like, worst case scenario, Nux is either friends with my groomer stalker, with Marina, and that's who he got his information from, or he made it up himself, or he's friends with someone who is friends with those people who made it up. So which is it? Which is it, Nux?
Like, I was in a video and I was talking about it, and I also alleged that he did that because close friends of mine told me, and I saw, creepy conversations of him talking to kids. And
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because I was talking to kids. You're lying, Nux. You're lying. You didn't see that because that's not real. It's not a real thing. Show it, Nux. Show it, Nux. Show it. Where is it, Nux? Show it, bro. Where's the creepy conversations of me talking to children, you fucking freak?
Or talking about kids and, you
Oh,
know.
or talking about kid. You mean like anime characters? You mean like the screenshot of me saying like Gon was fucking hot from Hunter x Hunter? Didn't you make a video that literally defended Hosoka? Like, I don't really fucking hear it from you, dude. Oh my god. Like, which is it, Nux? You can't play or. You can't play probably with this, Nux.
Liking little boys and stuff like that. Who knows if it's a joke, you know? And like, I alleged it also.
I know if it's a joke. I know that I want to fuck Gon, but I know that I don't want to. Anyone who looked into it would know it's a joke, Nux. Anyone who looked into it to just find out any amount of context would know what happened. Oh, you're so annoying. Why are you the worst person in the world? Why are you the worst person in the world, Nux? Like, I want to stand up for you, right? Like, what Vishojo did to you is fucked up. But then you do this shit, and it's like, wow, maybe you just fucking deserve it. Like, maybe you're just a fucking terrible person who ruins people's lives for fucking clout. Maybe you stand for nothing and have no personality of your own.
Also, because a friend told me, and
My friend told me. Guys, my friend told me.
I regret it because he you know.
You didn't regret it. You didn't regret it until I confronted you about it, Nux. You didn't regret it until Mama Max did something similar, and so that you had to condemn what you did, so that you could actually criticize him for the same shit. That's the only reason you care. The only reason you care. If Mama Max did not do the same thing that Nux Taku did to me, Nux Taku would not be talking about this. I confronted him 2 years ago about what he did to me, about what he said to me. He said he would make an update video. Never made an update video, clearing the information, by the way. Never made a fucking update video. Lied to my face, said he would. Slandered me to Charlie, slandered me to 200k fucking people, and kept his mouth shut about it for 2 years. This is the first time he's even mentioned it publicly, and it's an offhand comment in a fucking podcast.
No, I don't know if it's true. He ended up coming back with some sort of response. I don't know, this guy Bungo Taiga, and I apologized to him privately that.
Let me be clear. Let me check exactly what he said, because he says he apologized to me privately, but I think what he really apologized for was, hey, sorry I didn't fact check before posting about you. He didn't say, hey, sorry I called you a pedophile and slandered you to 200,000 people or more. Sorry I didn't fact check my information before slandering you. Well, that's great, Nux. Your private apology really undoes the 200k people who you slandered me to. That, you know, it's just wiped from their brain, Nux. It's just wiped from their fucking brain. Oh, did you tell Charlie that you were wrong, by the way? Did you mention it to him? The biggest YouTube creator on the fucking platform who I grew up watching? Aren't you in your fucking 30s, Nux? How old do you think I am, bro? I literally have to watch as the person I grew up watching. Like Charlie, I'm always fucking critical. The dude I literally grew up watching thinks I'm a pedophile. Fresh into my 20s. Great. Let's see. So, yeah, he said, hey man, I saw some clips of your stream floating around. You asked me to reach out, so here I am. To be frank, I saw a lot of leaked DMs and stuff months ago about you, so I'm hesitant to give you the benefit of the doubt. But that said, I don't want to spread misinformation about you either, despite my disclaimers. I apologize if that's what I ended up doing. I apologize if that's what I ended up doing. And then I said, you know, you saw some leaked DMs of me grooming someone? Because, like, where's that? And then blah, blah, blah. I say a bunch of shit. And then he's like, this guy sounds like bad news. And I'm sorry you and others had to deal with him. The guy he's saying sounds like bad news is literally my stalker who he said I groomed. Who he said I groomed. The stalker who he said I groomed. Sounds like bad news. Nux, you didn't do any info. You didn't do any fucking information. Like, like honestly, what you did was worse. I don't know the Mama Max situation. But I can only assume that Mama Max probably did a little more digging than you did when you made your video. You just took your fucking friend's word for it, bro. Anyway. I'll cut the portion out of the video and pin a comment explaining my decision, as I still don't know exactly what to believe. I think this makes the most sense. How does that sound to you? And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's great and all, but the damage has already been done, blah, 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 blah. Like 250K people saw that video. Not to mention Charlie also heard this. Like, you said it to him. If I do a sequel with Charlie, and then, you know, I say all that. Basically, I say, like, you know, it's a start, but it's not enough because you slandered me to 200K people. If I do a sequel with Charlie, I was planning on it. I'll try to clear the record more publicly. I'll also do more research. Again, I don't know right now, however, I'll try to rectify any extra damage I caused and hope you can accept my apology. This was in December 22nd, 2022. 2022. He said he was going to make a sequel video with Moist Critical. Video never came. I can only assume Moist Critical realized how bad the optics were. Like, hey, I don't want to be in a video where you essentially just slander people, potentially. Like, just do your own research and probably just fuck everything up. Like, that's just bad optics. Why would I want to be a part of that? And so he probably backed out for one reason or another. I don't think they're friends anymore now. Well, maybe they're just not friends. Maybe he was just like, you know what? You're not great. Maybe this content's just not good. Yeah, for whatever reason, he clearly backed out, and I think when he backed out, the video went down the drain because, I don't know, maybe Nux needed to put, like, Mina in the thumbnail. He needed someone to put in the thumbnail so it could get views, I guess. Sorry, I'm being mean. Nux, I'm sorry. I'm sure that's not all you care about. I genuinely think Charlie is above talking with Nux. He might have just realized, I don't know, how bad the optics were, or just how lowbrow the content was, or just how dangerous it was, because you could easily catch a fucking lawsuit. By just reporting wrong, like Nux did. Not just on me, by the way. That whole video, people, like, reporting, like, in the comment section of that whole video were really upset about, like, basically everything he said and the way he reported on, like, Niji stuff, holodrama. The optics just weren't good. Okay. And then I replied saying, if you think that would be the best way to do it, you know, like, if you really think making a video about this shit is the best way to handle it, fine, I guess. And I did, like, the little, like, inverted face where I'm like, like, squinty face. I don't know. Let me post it. I did this face. I did this face. I was like, if you really think that's the best way to do it, that emoji. And he replied, what else did I say? Hold on, I gotta get these open. And then I said, you know, if possible, I would also like to discuss more about how Adrian, the donator specifically, I would also, maybe like you, I would like to discuss more, I would like to show you the danger he poses, especially to the community, since moving on from me, he's latched on to, you know, other VTubers who I believe is no longer associating with him, but he will do it again. He will continue to, you know, target smaller VTubers who are socially vulnerable. Nux wasn't interested in that. Nux wasn't interested in that, I guess. Potential stalker, you know, grooming people with money, running through the community, doxing people, all shit like that. He didn't care. He wasn't interested. He's like, you know, no. And then I ended the comment with, like, but also, would you be able to elaborate on where the claim that I groomed someone came from? Because even the original document published about me 2 years ago never once claimed I groomed anyone, because I haven't. And he says, well, I'd rather not elaborate for now, as I'd like some third-party perspectives on it first, without dragging people into this. How noble of you, Nux. How fucking noble of you. It'd be a shame if we dragged someone into this. It'd be a shame if we dragged innocent people into this, like the source for your claims? You don't want to drag the entire source for your claims into the situation that you created by listening to them. I just appreciate your tweet saying you'd forgive me, and I appreciate that. Or I just saw your tweet saying you'd forgive me, and I appreciate that. I pinned a comment. And then I was like, you know, this isn't about Twitter dunks for me. I just want my life back. I know how drama like this usually goes, and because I've been through it, and I know you have too. I don't know how you feel about the VSJ, you know, like, I don't know. I just mentioned that, and I was like, you know, like, you've been through this, bro. Like, you got done dirty before. So, like, surely you understand the danger this poses and shit. And I'm like, you know, I don't just want to, like, ruin your life just because. Again, this is all in 2022, December. So, like, 2 years ago by this point. 3 3 years ago. I guess a year ago. I guess a year ago technically, because we're just barely into 2024. But the video would have been like 2 years ago now. So like the date the video actually released, and I just didn't see it until 2022. So it's been up for that, and it's been up for basically 3 years or 2 years. However, I think if you're going to cover this properly, you need to, you really need to see the kind of person like, my stalker is for yourself. There's an investigation starting surrounding his actions, but I want to go to... Anyway. So yeah, I just, been like, hey, maybe you should just like actually look into the guy you're saying I groomed, And then he's saying, okay, I'm glad a professional's working into this. And I'm like, sorry if I didn't make it clear. I said, I think it's best if you still look into him. Just without naming him. Why is Nux even a least bit popular? The guy always came off like a massive cunt. I couldn't tell you, bro. I think he used to make like good or decent like anime videos, like video essays on anime, I remember the first video I watched from him, why Hisoka isn't a pedophile. I don't know where that video is now, but I definitely watched it from him. I swear to God. I swear to God. But yeah, basically that was that. We ended the conversation there. He said the last thing he sent to me in 2022 was, I still don't know 100%. I still don't 100% know the truth of the matter. I'll do my best to figure it out and set the record straight. That was his last words to me. I will do my best to figure it out and set the record straight. And that was December 24th, 2022. And then I say, hey, in January, Jan 5th, I think it was, so I guess it was fresh into 2023. I was like, hey, any updates? And he's like, yeah, January, February, March. Okay, so yeah, that was fresh into the new year. I was like, hey, any updates in 2023? And he's like, not yet. I was like, any idea when or if there will be any? This stuff still weighs pretty heavily on me. Is there a way I can assist? Because like, you'd think for someone covering a situation, right, researching a situation, you would go to another potential victim to get their side. At least me, right? Like, you'd think you would get my perspective on it. Anything? You'd think you would ask me any fucking clarifying questions at all. Anyone, even one. Even like, hey, why did you say this? Hey, what's the context of this? Anything. But no, I can't help. I just can't assist. And that was the last message he sent me in 2023. And then, near the end of 2023, on the 16th of December, the Marina drama was going on, and it became pretty clear to me who Nux's source probably was. I wonder who Nux's source probably was. The only person slandering me day by day happens to be the girl that Nux collabed with exactly in the same fucking month that he released this video. I wonder who this secret source could be. So I basically said like, hey, you're friends with Marina, right? And he's like, no. Just full stop, no. So it's just like a pretty fucking hilarious thing to say, because it's like you collab with her, right? Like you've collabed with her, you're mutuals, you were mutuals. I don't know if you are anymore. Marina probably dropped Nux once she realized like how many fucking lollies he puts in his thumbnails, because she hates that shit. That's another thing I want to say, Nux. Like, how are you gonna say I said weird shit about fucking kids when those kids were animated and you literally put lollies in your thumbnail? Like, you put underage characters in your thumbnail constantly. Can we talk about that, Nux? Can you like genuinely address that for once in your life? Like, you want to pretend like lolly is weird, or maybe you genuinely believe that now. It's fine, but you do. You put fucking underage characters in your thumbnails all the time. Misty, etc. Lolly VTubers who you admit are lollies. You show them porn. You literally did a stream where you show like other lolly VTubers like porn, like Rule 34. What's the deal, Nux? What's the deal? Okay, like if you want to call me out, if you want to insist, if you want to slander me over you, the same shit you do, like what's the deal? What's the deal? Where do you get off? Address it. Actually address it. Actually fucking address it, please. But that's not the point of this. Anyway, and then I just like say it's like, hey, well, it's just that you called me a groomer in your video with no evidence, and the only other person who started that rumor was like who persisted that rumor was Marina, and you guys are mutuals in public and interacted plenty of times, and she's even been on your show. So I'm just kind of curious where you got your info from. And he's like, well, not from Marina. As for having her in a video, I did a general tweet asking people to be at a Not Safe for Work game show, and she wanted to be in, and I never heard of her when I invited her. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So it's It's all just a coincidence. It's all just a crazy coincidence, I guess. Fair enough. Then who's your source, Nux? Who's your source? Who's slandering me behind the scenes? Which one of your friends is so close to your ear that they made you? They tricked you into making an entire video about me, slandering me falsely with false information, not even information anyone else claimed. They made you make an entire fucking claim that nobody else had come up with, and you didn't even feel obligated to include the evidence in your video. Who? Who? And why do you disrespect me so much that when you find out this information is incorrect, or potentially incorrect, that you don't either go to that person, call out that person, cut off that person, make a statement saying, hey, I really fucked up. Taiga's not a groomer. There's no evidence Taiga groomed anyone and I lied. Nothing? This person must be very close to you, Nux, so who is it? It's fucked up. You're fucked up. Anyway, basically he said like, blah, 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 it wasn't Marina, and I was like, okay, then I'd like to know who it is because, you know, you slandered me, and that's fucked up. And he's like, a friend told me, showed me evidence in private, and I shouldn't have believed it at face value with only doing surface level research, true or false, which is why I apologized to you and removed part of the video. It's been years, so I don't remember all the details of what I was shown. Which is, again, insane, because it's like, okay, but like you had the evidence when you made the video and you didn't include it, so what's up with that? Can he show you the evidence? I don't know. Can he? Can he? I guess he can't. He doesn't have it. He literally, I think I asked him as much. Yeah. I say, they must have shown you evidence that I was a groomer though, right? And he said, they did. And I said, why wasn't it included in the video if you thought it was true then? Where is it? Who did I groom? Where is the single victim claiming I groomed them? And then he said, I'm pretty sure I answered all these questions already. Even the way it was mentioned in the video was very alleged, which it wasn't, by the way. He literally said in no uncertain terms that I was a pedophile. Because I have the clip. We have the clip. We have this saved, Nux, so I don't know why you would just lie. I don't know why you would lie in this situation unless you're just, oh, I don't know, Nux. What's wrong with you? Why are you such a piece of shit? And I said, you know, I told him as much. It wasn't alleged. You didn't mix any words. You blatantly told Charlie in no uncertain terms that I was a pedophile who had groomed someone. And you said you would pin a comment, but you didn't. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He said he would pin a comment. He didn't. He made a comment, edited it, which unpinned it, and it had been unpinned for years. Not to mention the fact that nobody's going to a 2-year-old video to check the pinned comment for clarifications. Like, it's just not a thing people are doing, Nux. Not to mention that, least of all, Charlie. You think Charlie's watching your own video? Like, you could have told Charlie, but you didn't. Maybe you couldn't have told Charlie. Maybe you blocked. I don't know. Like, I don't know why you two aren't. I don't know why you. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I told him it's unpinned. And he's like, huh? It's unpinned? And I'm like, it's been unpinned since you made it, dude. Since the day you fucking made it. Like, since the day you fucking made it. Not that it matters anyway, since all the people aren't going back to the video. And he says, I checked it and you're right. I have no idea why. Maybe when I edited it, it got unpinned. It wasn't intentional. I repinned it. Well, great. Now it's repinned 3 years after the fact. I don't know. It's just fucking awful. Just disrespectful. And then my final message is to him, after he says he repinned it, I say, what is repinning it going to do after almost 200k people saw it and you slandered me, Nux? That's slander, Nux. You know? You can think the things I said as a kid were shitty and creepy. Trust me, I do too. And even if all of them were directed at anime characters or someone I shared like a 2-year age gap with as a high schooler, but you still said I groomed someone with no evidence, right? Like, you still said that shit. So please try to understand like the real life effects this lack of professionalism and research fact checking has had on me. A real person, a real human being, an innocent victim, and someone who hasn't hurt anybody ever. You know what it's like to be demonized on the internet for shit you didn't do. You know how impossible it is to even begin to correct it once the lies start spreading. And then my final message to him was, I had my childhood robbed from me just to be flippantly compared to the people who did it to me because you and your friends wanted to play broken telephone with my life. And Nux didn't reply. And that was in December 16th. He didn't reply. He didn't say he was making a video. He didn't give me any updates towards that. And now he has the fucking balls to mention me, to fucking name drop me in this podcast and act like he did the right thing. and act like he made everything okay. It's evil. It's just actually evil.
That I even alleged something like that, and
Let's go back a
because
bit.
of creepy conversations of him alleging YouTuber that it was canceled for allegedly doing weird grooming type shit.
He still hasn't looked into
like,
it.
I was in a video.
Like, you can tell he still hasn't looked into it. Like, he's saying allegedly doing, as if there's any evidence to support that. He still hasn't looked into it, dude. After all that, he still hasn't actually done the research, the fucking 5-minute Google search to see that nobody claimed I groomed anyone, that there's no, like, he hasn't done it.
Video, and I was talking about it, and I also alleged that he did that because close friends of mine told me, and I saw, you know, creepy conversations of him talking to kids and or talking about kids and, you know, liking little boys and stuff like that. Who knows?
Anime characters, Nux. You saw the GIF. You saw the image. It was literally a picture of Gon, Killua, and Bisky, who's 60 years old, by the way. You'd know that if you actually watched the show, you fucking tourist. Like, and I said I wanted to fuck Gon. I said I wanted to fuck Gon, bro. Fucking 5 years ago? 6 years ago? 6 years ago, I said in a Discord chat log that I wanted to fuck Gon. I'm sorry. Behead me. Still not as bad as you putting actual porn of underage characters in your thumbnails today, Nux. Like right now, like I can go to your video catalog of videos and literally see as many underage characters as possible in your thumbnails. You love to put Misty getting hypnoed, bro. But, you know, whatever. You're the authority.
As if it's a joke, you know, and like I alleged it also because a friend told me, and
He says the word alleged a lot. He literally called me a pedophile and said I groomed someone to Moist Critical and Charlie. He didn't allege it. He said basically they're a pedophile. Allegedly, like you can't just throw that at the end, right? Like, Nux, you're a pedophile, allegedly. Like that's still slander if there's no evidence for it, right? Like you understand that, right?
I regret it because he you know, I don't know if it's true. He ended up coming back with some sort of
I regret it because I don't know if it's true.
response. I don't know, this guy Bungo Taiga, and I don't know if it's true. He ended up coming back with some sort of response.
Some sort of response? Did you read it, Nux? Did you fucking read the evidence? What do you mean, some sort? You can tell he didn't read it. You can tell he didn't do it. He didn't do any research. He didn't give a fuck. He put the video out. He got that fucking the fucking bag of views from using Charlie's name. The same shit he's mad at Mama Max for doing, apparently. And then he fucking moved on. And when faced with evidence that he was wrong, he pinned a tweet, deleted the section, and never mentioned it again until 2 years later in this video in a 2-minute segment on an hour and 20-minute long podcast.
I don't know, this guy Bungo Taiga, and I apologized to him privately that I even alleged something like that, and like because a friend told me, and I believed him.
The apology only fucking matters, Nux, if you actually look into the situation and, like, I don't know, make things better. Like you said you would. I'm gonna cry. I don't know, man. I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, you can't fucking name drop me and act like you're a good person now, Nux. You did nothing.
Muda put out a
And
good
for me,
tweet
that's
last night.
That's the hardest part of this whole thing
Yeah.
for me.
Like,
It must be so hard.
Like that
It must be so hard for you, Nux. It must be so fucking hard for you, bro. Oh, how do you do it? How do you manage? It must be so hard for you. He's only against what Max did because everyone else is and he used to be friends with them. That's it. Yeah, no, like that's literally it. He's only criticizing Max in the way he did to probably, like, I don't know, either he felt a little bit guilty about what he did to me in some respect, but didn't want to make a full video because he knew it was bad optics. Like, he knew him probably blacklisted by the people he's still friends with, right? And if he makes the video, he loses that support from his friends. So, like, you know, just I'll just mention, you know, I should have done more research, and you know, I feel really bad. You know, it's really hard for me because, you know, I trusted someone and I put that information. Yeah, it's so hard for you, Nux.
Tweet Muda put out last night. It's so true. Like, just it's hard to.
And then they immediately move on from it, right? Like they don't even ask about it. They just like it's like, yeah, whatever, Nux. Like whatever, bro. Let's move on. They just immediately
Trust
skip past it.
anyone on YouTube these days, because I mean, like, you think you know someone, and
Right.
it's just fucking sad, dude.
I mean, and you know, I don't want to sit here and be like, never trust your friends, but it's like, you know,
Yeah.
somebody like Max, it's like maybe don't put people in your blinders, because it's like, really thinking about it, like, we never really talked, or I talked mostly, and like, I never really got anything out of him. So
And then it's over. Let's just gloss over Nux telling us he did the same shit as Max. For real, that's what I like. I don't know. I don't know some ordinary gamers. I think I saw a couple of his videos and I recommended a long time ago, and I thought, like, you know, this guy seems like a reasonable looking dude. He seems like a chill guy. But like, I don't know. I don't know how does he not know anything Nux has done? Like, has he not like done like like a preliminary background check on the people he's doing a podcast with? Like, does he just not know? Does he not care? Like, what's like, how did like he just admitted to doing the same shit. I mean, I guess he hasn't looked into the situation, so he just doesn't know, but the way he glosses over it and they don't even talk about that, it's like, what the fuck is going on? My friends tell me stuff they think is true all the time. My friends tell me stuff they think is true all the time, and I listen to them and I'll be like, wow, that's really shitty if that's true. Okay? But I don't go make a fucking YouTube video about it. Until I confirm that, well, I guess I'm making a stream about it, but until I confirm that information for myself, until I know what the truth is, right? Like, I'm not just gonna go fucking, like, I'll go talk to the other person. I like Muda, but this is ridiculous and makes me question his research methods. That's what I mean, though, right? Like, the fact that, like, basically all of them are admitting, like, yeah, we just kind of fucking run with shit, and we just kind of run with whatever we hear our friends tell us, and, you know, if it turns out to not be true, that's really sad, and we should do better. It's like, yeah, you fucking should. Oh my god, like, how many people have you gotten wrong about before? Is this the first time? Like, how many other people has Nux slandered falsely? How many other people have, like, I don't know, man. Like, this is,
you know, pay attention to that
When
shit.
I talked to Max last time, I told him, listen, Max, do you remember the whole, what happened with Quite? That, like, there were all these false allegations against Quite by somebody.
Yeah.
And then there was this guy, Lord Bung, a YouTuber that did, like, SCP content or whatever. And he corroborated all these claims.
So you have to go through this mess. Big Brother Kaiser sends you hugging a pat. Screw those nerds. I don't, like, I've been really hard on Nux this video, right? And I've said some things that were very emotion driven, but, like, honest to God, I don't want to hate any of these people. I don't want to hate anyone. I'm so tired of hating. I'm so tired of being so angry all the time, okay? It's okay to be angry. You can't keep it bottled up. I can't, okay? And it is okay to be angry, okay? But I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be this angry. I just want to be a happy streamer, dude. I just want to be a cute little femboy on the internet. I just like anime characters. That's all I've ever liked. I'm a virgin, bro. How am I grooming people twice my age? Let's read the comments. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not read the comments. I don't want to... I don't know. I guess the reason I'm making this is because Nux is misrepresenting the situation, I think, a little bit. It's true he sort of apologized. I just don't think it was enough or a real apology. It didn't really do anything, you know? It was a private apology. And the apology basically said, you know, I'm sorry if I spread misinformation. I apologize if that's what I ended up doing. If. It's a big if. It's a big fucking if when he still thinks I'm a pedophile, right? Like, the bro literally said, like, hey, I don't fucking trust you and I think you're a pedophile. But I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It's like, oh, okay. So you're gonna do any research to figure out that if or not? I don't know, man. Shitty people being shitty to get clout off of our favorite fanboy VTuber to still not actually apologize to them is okay. It's okay. That's what everybody does. It's okay. It's trendy. Well, I guess it's not trendy anymore. It's definitely trendy a bit ago. 2 years ago. Right now, the trendy thing is like Niji drama and maybe that guy who like allegedly abused his cat. Which I don't think is true, but that's trendy. You gonna make a video on that? You gonna make a video on Marina? I don't know. It's just weird. The optics to me just don't look great. I don't know. Like, it's weird that Nux would choose to mention me and not like where's Marina in your next drama video? Or did you decide to call off drama videos? Did you realize that maybe you don't know what you're talking about? I don't know. When I saw Nux expose that V Shoujo phishing scam that was leading to people getting swatted, and I was like, this seems like the kind of dude that can, you know, that will genuinely go out of his way to do research and expose, you know, bad actors in the community. He's gonna protect people. And I guess I never realized how wrong I could be. I don't think he does do any research. I think the only research he does is whatever just happens to fall into his lap. You know, hey, here's a screenshot you can use. Oh, okay, great. Hey, here's the thing that's going on. Can you report on it? It's like, oh yeah. Like I don't know. I say Nux is not gonna get away with it. He probably is gonna get away with it. He probably is gonna get away with it just fine. I don't think he cares. I don't think he has to care. He's on like a really popular podcast. He's probably making decent money. It's just bad. I don't know. It was upsetting me. I saw this video and I was like, okay, like I'm not letting him set this narrative, right? I don't know. I'm not letting him establish this narrative. I guess that's all it's really about. I don't want to ruin his life or anything, Nux. I just want mine back. So for you to name drop me like that, like you did the right thing in that situation when you didn't. Like, it's fucking insane to me. He's on a stream right now, lambasting Mama Max publicly for doing the thing he did and kept a secret. You expect Mama Max to take fucking accountability publicly when you didn't? Nux, does that make sense to you? Am I going crazy? Like, you're literally criticizing him publicly, acting like he fucked up and like, oh, this should be all over the news. Where's my podcast? Where's my podcast about you, dude? Escalation is risky. Tiger just wants her life back. Yeah, I don't want to escalate this more than it needs to be. Oh boy. Thank you, Sadon, for the 10,000 bits. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. A lot. Thank you. I'm trying to be as reasonable and like generous as I can, but like no, for real, Nux. Like, for you to like you made an hour and 23-minute long podcast lambasting this guy for not doing research, and then just in the first 20 minutes you admit, oh yeah, I did this. You know, I felt really bad about it. It was really hard for me that I had to go through this. I'm like, then why are you going after Mama Max? Like, okay, I don't know the drama, right? I don't know the drama. I'm not defending Mama Max. I literally don't know what I'm talking about, okay? But like, based on what he said, what are you actually criticizing Mama Max for? Isn't Mama Max the victim in this situation? Like, just based on what you've told me, like if it's really hard for you and you fucked up, but like it's not a big deal, why is it a big deal for Mama Max? Like, no, Max is a weird loser, a weird fucker. I'm sure he is. No, dude, I'm sure he is. I'm just talking about in this particular situation, like in this particular context. How is this even a thing you're criticizing him for? Like, how is this a thing you can criticize him for? You did the same thing, Nux. I'm like, is Mama Max going back on his word? Is he like, what's going on with him? Like, what's the deal? What's give me the fucking, I guess they should watch the podcast.
Against Quite because he was friends with the alleger of
and maybe
these
we'll find out
claims, right? And Quite ended up basically disproving everything, and he was completely in the clear. And Lord Bung ended up, deleting his.
Nux is the victim. If Nux is the victim because he got lied to by friends, then by his logic, Max is a victim too. But that's not what the podcast is about. So I'm kind of like, yeah, exactly. I'm just
whole channel, I think, because of this.
Who's Mama Max? I have no fucking idea.
The reason why is because he took his friend at face value, and it destroyed him because he believed his friend. And I told Max point blank.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're pretty fucking lucky then, Nux. It sounds like you're pretty goddamn lucky that I cut my mouth shut for 2 years. Honest to God. The only reason I'm bringing this up now is just because he's failed to take any accountability for it for 2 years. Like, I literally would not be talking about this if he just like made a video saying, hey guys, I was wrong, I lied, no grooming took place. Here's the rest of the information, make of it what you will, here's the context, make your own informed decisions, but Taiga's not a groomer. That would be the least you could do. The most you could do is like, just not call me a pedophile at all.
Max, you are friends with these people. You might be a Lord Bung right now. Like, I told him that in the car.
You told him that? Are you joking? You told him that? Do you see what I mean, though? Literally, the only reason he's bringing me up and what he did to me is because he actually can't fucking criticize anyone else for what they did without first addressing what he did to me. Just sliding it in there so that he can by the way, I did the same thing. It was really hard for me. And that's why I know that Mama Max is a bad person for not backing. Like, you did the same thing, Nux. You did the same thing, Nux. You did the same thing. You did this to me. And you never took it back. You never did research. You didn't even send the fucking research that I sent you. You didn't even read the fucking document exonerating me and giving you context. You just referenced it vaguely. Like, send me some stuff, and it's like, oh, whatever. Maybe it was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right. Who's to say? But I felt really bad. It was really hard for me.
He believed his friend, and I told Max point blank, Max, you are friends with these people. You might be a Lord Bung right now. Like, I told him that in the car.
So you're a Lord Bung. So, Nux, you're a Lord Bung, right? I don't know who Lord Bung is. I don't know who Lord Bung is, but he sounds like you. If he's like, it's crazy. He'll admit to doing the same shit, and then like talk down at other people for doing the same shit, comparing them to someone else who did the same shit, and then not lump him in with all of the people who have done the same shit. If you had your own Gamer Subs flavor, what would it be? I think it would be like vanilla blueberry. Is that a flavor? Can I be vanilla blueberry? I'd rather release like protein than like a Gamer Subs flavor, though. I don't know.
Call, and he's like, well, you've given me a lot to think about. And yeah, right, I gave him a lot to think about. You didn't do anything different.
I hate it when that shit.
Am I? Like, you see what I mean, right? You see what I'm saying, right? He used me to prop himself up so that he could criticize other people for doing the same shit when he didn't do shit either. You didn't do anything different, Nux. It's literally you. What are you saying? How are you throwing stones right now?
It happened, like when he's like, you really gave me something profound to think about. I'm like, what? Having evidence for your allegation?
We called him before any of this started. Muda, we called him literally right after he dropped his first videos, and we were like, yo, what are you doing? Do not say anything until you have a full video with evidence. Oh, you've given me a lot to think about. It's coming out this Friday. Yeah, coming out this Friday.
This
never
was 2
came
months
out this
ago. Friday. So, and this is like, to go on to the next point. So
Nux, listen to yourself, dude. Listen to yourself. I didn't show the DMs with me and Nux. I can. I don't want to right now. Something tells me Nux will show them himself, at some point. So, like, I'll show them if I have to. But Nux, like, he can delete them, right? No, he can't delete Twitter DMs. They're saved. They're saved. I don't want to expose these DMs, Nux. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. But you need to do the right thing. You need to do the right thing. Like, I don't know how those words can leave your fucking mouth and you not realize, oh shit, wait, maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe I didn't fucking do enough. Like, there is no way you can come at Mama Max for this after what you did. To me. To probably other people as well, but that's for them to expose.
The reason why this all escalated is like he makes his first video, the brainwashing, and the brainwashing video was about the dumbest thing you could imagine because he makes these claims. Me and Nuck speak privately, and I'm sure you did too, Ryan. I'm sure everyone did.
Yeah.
He did not take anybody's advice. Okay, all he did was produce another video. What happened to Mom?
At least you went to him. At least people went to Mama Max and tried to warn him, bro. Nobody was like, hey, Nux, about this video, maybe don't. No one did that for me. Nux got away with it. Like, I don't know what to say other than Nux did the same thing they're going after Mama Max for, except Nux got away with it.
Mama Max, where he responds to like, you know, some of the most like inane criticisms.
Hate
yeah,
comments.
literally, exactly. It's
Like,
a video about
dude,
hate
you
comments
fell
from
off.
back in the day.
Did I fall off when children are falling into the hands of pedophiles?
It's like, okay, dude, good for me.
That's such a good impression.
but then like, and then to
Hilarious. Let's read the comments. Thank you guys for coming to the video and actually commenting about it. I do appreciate it for those of you who are doing it. This is not the Marina VT situation again. This is the Nux Talkie situation. Still have a Nux still hasn't done anything to let's like reload the comments, right? How about Nux comes out public with a new video saying how he basically slandered Bungo Taiga? People still call me Bungo Taiga. It's funny. I don't know, man. I just wish, like, I don't know how to prove to people that I'm not a fucking pedophile, dude. I'm not. I'm just a streamer. I live in my mom's fucking basement. I started streaming out of high school, bro. I mean, I guess living in my mom's basement isn't the best case for not being a pedophile. It's not the best argument you could make, but my point is, I'm new. I'm fresh. I'm new blood. Young. Still love how Nux still hasn't done anything about Taiga's name being dragged through the mud on a mere whim and yet thinks he's changed. That's like the biggest thing is like he thinks he's changed somehow. Like he thinks he's above the people he's talking about because he apologized in private after slandering me to 200K plus people and Charlie. I think that's the worst part of it. Like, because let's be real, most of the people who watched that video obviously didn't click for me, right? Like, they probably only heard me mentioned in passing and just, you know, it might have stuck with them being like, oh, wait, isn't that guy? But Charlie, dude, he directly told Charlie, man. Moist critical, dude. Moist critical. The moist critical. I tried emailing him. I tried emailing Moist Critical. I tried reaching out and I was like, hey, so like a while ago you were in this video and, you know, you were given some false information about me and it really like kind of ruined my life. I mean, like, obviously my life was like partially already ruined, but you know, this certainly didn't help. Added on to the harassment and whatever, death threats, all that. And, you know, I was just hoping to set the record straight, or maybe you could set the record straight, or just, like, look into it, and then, you know, depending on what you think about the whole situation, either do or don't make a video, you know, but just look into it, you know, hear me out, please. And I never got a response, I don't think. Never got the appeal of Moist Critical, honestly. He's funny, he's got some good takes, you know? He's just a certain flavor of comedy that, you know, some people like, some people don't, it's no big deal. I don't understand what's going on, but if Nux is trying things, don't react too much or people will think a lot more what Nux is saying. Charlie's a busy boy, sadly. He is, which is why I thought when, you know, Nux told me, hey, I'm making a sequel video with Charlie in it and I'll correct the record then. I thought that would actually happen, but it didn't because I don't know, he either lied or the video fell through and he never updated me about it. But I guess Like, honestly, my thought, my theory is pure speculation. I think two things happened. I think Charlie, after the first video, realized this is a bad call, and I shouldn't be getting involved with other people's drama, especially when not all of it might be accurate, and there are accusations like pedophilia being thrown around. I don't want to be involved with that. I don't want my name attached to that. I don't want to have it look like I'm endorsing that, so I'm not going to do a sequel video. And I think Nux, when Charlie dropped out of the video, if that happened, said, well, if I can't get Charlie for the video, there's no point in doing it because that's the only reason people were watching anyway. Not that that's probably, I think people would probably watch a VTuber drama video regardless. But, you know, in Nux's mind, like, well, if there's no point in doing a sequel without Charlie because that just looks weird. Well, it looks awkward. It's dumb. So whatever. Charlie's not in it. I'm not going to do it. That, or, and this is a long shot because this is assuming a lot about Nux. He did look into the drama, my drama. He found out that I was probably innocent, or at least didn't do a majority of the things he claimed I did. Realized how bad it would look for him if he defended me publicly, because he's still friends with the people who slandered me, and has figured, well, you know, if I wait long enough, Taiga might just forget, and then I don't have to make a video. Or it was a combination of all three. All three factors. He didn't want to defend me publicly because it looks bad for him. Charlie didn't want to be a part of the video, and, you know, doing the video without Charlie while defending me looks really bad for him and wouldn't get him views. Maybe. Who knows? Those are my three theories. Those are my three theories on what happened. How are you supposed to forget? He ruined your life? He didn't, like, solely ruin my life, but, you know, he certainly didn't make it better. He definitely slandered me and put out a claim that nobody had made before. Why do you think you would forget? I couldn't tell you. Dude didn't just falsely claim someone as a pedo. He also falsely claimed he groomed a guy, by the way, that was literally stalking Taiga. But yeah, private apology sure solves all the problems. Man, Nux, imagine slandering someone to hundreds of thousands of people and a Moist Critical, and all people, and all you can do is give a private apology, and only after the slandered individual called you out. That's like the worst part, right? Like, Nux literally didn't look into the situation. He didn't look into the situation when someone gave him the info. He didn't look into the situation when he made the video using that info. And a year later, he didn't look into the situation when I reached out to him, gave him resources to look into the situation with. He didn't look into it then. He didn't look into it a year later when I asked, like, hey, any updates? And he didn't look into it at the end of 2023. At no point, and he didn't look into it before appearing on this podcast. At no point did he look into the information. At no point did he look into the situation. He literally just kept on not doing research and then believing the shit he was told, while criticizing other people for not doing research and just believing the shit they were told. I don't think I was this upset about it when I started the podcast, because I was just going to point out, like, you know, some small hypocrisies, but this isn't small. This is like a gigantic hypocrisy. This is like the biggest hypocrisy I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know how does this happen? How do people like this get away with it? How is it fair? So, did you guys see the end of Attack on Titan? Pretty cool. I like the part where everyone went really fast and they were fighting big titans. Bad people prosper when good men do nothing. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's why I felt obligated to make this drama video. I liked Flock. What the fuck? Okay, that's the hottest take I think we'll see tonight. Yeah, I just wanted to like lightly touch on the Niji stuff and just put my 2 cents out there about, like, you know, supporting Niji. But this was definitely the bulk of the video. I wanted to make this before the Niji drama even happened. I was going to do this on Sunday, but I was just feeling so awful about it all that I kind of wasn't able to get out of bed. So we're doing it on Monday. We're doing it today. Sorry for not streaming yesterday and doing like the Yu-Gi-Oh card pack openings with the thigh cam and stuff. I will rectify that. Rectify. I'll fix it. I'll do it. We'll do it in the future. I don't know. Oh, today's Tuesday though. Oh. Huh. Today's Tuesday. Sorry for not streaming 2 days ago and for not streaming Monday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. I heard stuff about the Niji. I heard about the Niji stuff and then it sounded messed up. Yeah, it's a whole fucking can of worms. You don't need me to tell you about it. All I can say is just, be careful who your money is going to, because it's fucked. It's a fucked situation. Where can I get my tacos? You can come to my mom's house on Tuesday. We'll hook you up. She's upstairs right now. Actually, I should go ask her to make. It might be a little late to get tacos. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. I hope this wasn't too depressing. I know it was. It's very frustrating. I know someone left in the middle of it because it was just like too much. I'll probably post this VOD on YouTube, or if I don't, someone else surely will. Not on my YouTube channel. They'll probably like an alt or another clipping channel. Just because I want this information out there. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't want Nux's head, I definitely think he owes me a public apology, or at least like maybe even if not apology, maybe just like, hey, here's a video. Just, hey guys, I 2 years ago I slandered the shit out of someone and I made a lot of false claims that had no evidence. If you want to read up more on the situation, here's, I don't know what I'm asking for, because like knowing my luck, Nux will probably just double down and be like, actually I was right for calling you a pedophile and here's why, and do whatever Marin is doing. Yeah. I don't know what I'm expecting to come from this. This was probably a bad call. It's kind of a situation where like I don't know. Best case scenario for me, like realistically, is Nux makes a video retracting the claims, but probably just doubles down elsewhere. Like says, well, you did say this creepy shit here, and then cuts context or something. I don't know what to expect. All I can say is I've only ever lusted for anime characters. Don't know what to tell ya. And if that's illegal, Nux, then holy fuck, your channel is a fucking asylum. You need to be locked up. Like if lusting for anime characters is the problem, then Nux, the amount of underaged anime girls you put in your thumbnails to lewd bait, maybe take a look at yourself, What do you say we call it even, and you leave me alone? Only Taiga fills my heart. Yeah. And Nux seems to have a problem with those with being into anime characters in particularly nine. That's what I mean. Like he's got so many fucking lollies in his thumbnail, bro. Like Misty's underage canonically. Let's go to his channel. He might have changed his thumbnails. Let's see. Let's go to his channel and find out. He posts a Nuxanor mostly, right? Now it's all Nuxanor content. These days he uploaded a video 1 hour ago. Lol. He uses the same thumbnail and he's making a lot of has-been. Let's have a scroll there. Let's have a scroll. He's making a lot of has-been hotel content. He's got the same. Let's scroll down. Because I know when we talked about this a year ago, so many underage characters in his thumbnails. It seems that he's cut back on that, or rather he's shifted his content to a point where he's not really. Let's talk about fucking South Park, dude. South Park just humiliated OnlyFans and Logan Paul. That's crazy. Nux reacts. Maybe we should go to his main channel. I showed a female cursed digital circus animations. Orcs have obligations. We'll scroll down more. It looks like he stopped. A little bit. Does anyone recognize any underage characters? Cause a year ago, bro, it was all over the place. Oh, a month ago. I love this. I love this. So this is during the peak of the Marina drama. Fucking hilarious, bro. You collabed with her. You cannot say you were right. Amazing. Amazing. Incredible. Incredible. We'll scroll down some more. He stopped. It seems he stopped. Good on you, Nux. Congratulations. You did it. Good job. You did it, Nux. It looks like, wait. Oh, he just put Charlie's face in the thumbnail just because he's not collabing with him. Okay. We'll scroll down some more. Let's go. Let's go way down. Let's go like a year ago, right? Like 8 months ago. God, these thumbnails. The same fucking, okay, Nux. Get some different reaction art. Get like 3. Get like 3 you can cycle through, like Sniper Wolf. I don't know. This is like, it's the same one every single time. The never-ending scandals of bronies. Creeps and pedos. Any horse fuckers in chat? We gotta go way down. We gotta go way down. Let's go way down. Not doing a good job proving my point here. I mean, if he stopped, good on him, right? Oh, here's a great. Watching 6 anime episodes were banned. I don't want to be that guy. Did you guys know Jesse and James are canonically like fucking 16? Like 15, 16? I'm just saying, if we're gonna play the age game, like if we're gonna play the age game, Jesse and James, 15, 16. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, Nux. Just throwing it out there. I'm sure we were too hard on Teen Titans Go. Nux on Saber Spike with a picture of pregnant Robin and I don't know. Like, where do you draw the line, I guess, you know? Where do you draw the line? And I'm sure it's even worse if we actually like watch these videos, right? Let's see. Oh, we gotta go so far down, dude. Good on Nux. You know, you stopped. You can act like you're not doing it anymore, Nux. Congratulations. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure we've still seen a few. But like, that's the problem. It's kind of the problem with like taking any attraction towards any anime character and acting like it's a big deal, is that I can fucking nitpick you to death. Like the amount of literally South Park is all shouting oh boy. You guys see anything? Hold up, I saw Ryoko who's 17. Oh, there you go, that's true. I don't know how old these characters are. I don't think I want to. We'll scroll down. We'll keep scrolling. I don't want to play this game, right? Like, this is a fucking dumb game to play. It's lame, annoying, boring, petty. South Park, dark humor goes way too far. Sorry, I don't know if you guys... Do you see that? South Park, dark humor goes way too far. Nux. Didn't you, like, go into streamers' chats asking them to say the N-word for, like, $100 or $1,000 or something? But, like, the N-word wasn't actually the N-word. It was a different word. So it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking deal is, dude. I guess it's just like, where does this guy get off? Like, you know, holding shit from 5 years ago. Oh, Raven. Underage, 100% underage. Raven is 100% underage. Put that ass in the thumbnail, Nux. Put that ass in the thumbnail. Attack on Titan 3 Iceberg gets really dark. Was this before the ending? I'd love to hear his thoughts on the ending, actually. I don't know. I don't want to be enemies with these people, man. I don't want to be enemies. Nux seems like a neat guy. I would have loved to be a part of his Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I was a huge Yugi VTuber. I would have loved to be a part of a lot of things. But, you know. I mean, we could argue, like, Pokemon porn morally. if we wanted to be petty, right? Is it... Oh, Toph, underage. 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 We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Did he switch all his thumbnails? Like, we know they exist, right? Like, I think we saw a Rev Says Desi video a long time ago, kind of just, like, exposing all this. It might even be, like, if we go to his main channel, we'll find more of it. Battery changed it. Toga, underage. Underaged. Himiko Toga Rule 34 is way too cursed. A whole fucking video dedicated to, like, Nux. 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 The feet. It's all feet. It's all fucking feet. Nux. She's 17. I don't think she is. She's the same age as like Deku, right? Scroll up. You missed the Momo thumbnail. Ooh. Momo, here. This one? It's possible he could argue he's criticizing this, so therefore it's okay to show porn of children character. It's okay when he does it. I'm confused. What are we trying to prove? We're trying to prove that Nux is a fucking hypocrite. Okay? I think we've done it though. Here. We're into a year ago. We're into like the last year's drama. Okay, this is where we'll find most of them. Hold on. Because it looks like he did fucking stop after a bit. Just tons of fucking Pokemon porn. Oh, come on. Scroll down. Load. I don't know. I think, let's watch this one.
Yo, Truck-chan, what up? What up, Nux? Welcome back, my lovely.
I'd love to watch the video. Be YouTube shitting the bed right now. Okay, hang on. Oh my god, what is going on? Is he taking it down? He took the video down, guys. We can't watch it.
Yo, Truck-chan, what up? What up, Nux? Welcome back, my lovely co-host.
What do you watch?
The Rule 34.
Let me check my task manager. We were at 100% and now it's down. Okay, we are at 100% on the task manager. I apologize. I don't know, for some reason.
A rabbit hole experience.
It's down.
God, I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, baby, I've been waiting. I've been excited. I will admit, I've been very excited. It's a bit iffy because on the one hand, I hate recording these videos because, you know, I have to look at all these things that I don't want to ever look at in my life. And on the other hand, I love doing these videos because it gives me an excuse to look at all these things that I've never looked at in my life.
Like, you're such a piece of shit. Like, come on, man. Like, how can you come at me, dude? How can you say I'm in the wrong for liking anime characters?
No, exactly.
It was a joke, though, guys. It was a joke. Except he does actually look at porn of underage characters and also calls people out for looking at porn of underage characters.
Here we got the wheel. Who knows what
It's like
will
a
roll on
double-edged
the
sword.
wheel? Well, whoever's watching this video, they already saw the title and thumbnail, so they know exactly who are going to
who's gonna win.
We are
It's
the ones in
Toga.
the dark right now.
It's
We
Toga!
have absolutely
Woo!
no idea.
Yeah,
and I'm
alright.
so excited.
All right, please leave a like and please subscribe. Please comment names in the comments that you want to be on the list next episode. Toga. All right, okay, all right. God, I'm realizing now how like cursed and vory all the ones are going to be on Rule 34.
Oh no.
3,800 entries, much less than Raven and Starfire, but let's see what we got here. This art is so good. What?
Oh my god.
Pretty.
Wait,
I need to turn him
what? How
down.
are we starting with this?
I need to turn him way down. I'm sorry.
Wait.
can't.
This is AI.
Wait, is it?
Doesn't it look like it? The mouth curve, the
Oh.
fingers
It's
are
AI.
weird. This is AI art!
That's AI.
Dude, we picked
Oh
up!
my god.
I picked up!
Oh my god. Nux. What is it called? Shure SM7B. Plug it into your Go XLR. You'll never peak. I promise. You'll never peak. Look, I'll start. You know, you won't peak. You don't peak. I promise. It's great. It like levels everything for you. It's the best mic setup I've ever had in my life.
Up on on it. I get all the
Stop.
credit here.
It has to
Is there
be.
like a signature somewhere?
Look at like her
Yeah, it has to
pinky,
be.
even though it's supposed to be
Yeah.
holding on like her left hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way
This
that
is
that was actually
this is
drawn
definitely
Monkey
AI.
noises.
that way.
Wow, it's so
That's
it's so
insane.
difficult to find. It's crazy. Like it looks so good at first glance, and then you're like, well,
And then you take a closer look.
damn, exposed, bro, exposed. Are a bunch of them? Yeah, this one's also AI.
That's AR.
They're all
that's
AI.
the same person did a bunch of
Organized by
I think-
author.
Oh my god, I told you there would be some cursed ones!
Stop! I hate that. No, 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 no. No.
We finally, us and the Rule 34 comments are on the same page. What the hell? Well, in order to describe to the
comments agree
audience,
with us.
because
Please describe
we're
it.
going
Please
down the
describe
rabbit
what the underage character is doing to us
you
next.
There's no way that anybody's gonna be able to see this.
it's Toga, except her waist is cut in half and her head is chopped off, and she's now in 3 parts, standing on a table, blood everywhere. I'm just noticing this now after analyzing it for the content, but
Great. Amazing. Incredible. Who the fuck watches this and enjoys it? Wonderful. Does. Maybe? Yeah, they're great. Keep it up. Yeah, he loves this. It's his favorite content. I don't know. I don't have an issue with this. But Nux should. Nux should, right? Like, right? And maybe that's why he stopped. Maybe he stopped. Did he stop? We gotta go back and check. We gotta go back and check if he stopped. Maybe he stopped. That's great, Nux. But tell me why shit you did a year ago shouldn't be held against you now when you're holding shit that I said about anime characters 5 years ago against me, and then, you know, published it for 200k people to see, and then as well as Charlie and slandered me. Tell me why, Nux. Tell me why you get a pass on everything and feel that you can slander me and then not correct the record to everybody. Tell me why you stand for nothing. It looks like he stopped doing the porn reacts. Oh, no, never mind. Here it is. I showed a female dick. I showed a I love the title. Can we talk about the title? I showed a female cursed to digital circus animations. Cool. Very cool, Nux. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I've made my point, right? Like, I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. I think you guys can see that I don't know what Nux is trying to. Let's go to Nux. Let's go Nux Otaku. Let's go to his main channel. Maybe he's got even more porn there. It's all has been hotel. He's just selling that algorithm. He just genuinely anime versus true story, but it's secretly an IQ test. I created a game show designed to invade your privacy. I don't know, like, I'm sure if I spent enough time looking, I could present a bunch of shit out of context. Rule 34, $1,000 Rule 34 hide and seek with a lolly VTuber. Who Nux has, no, actually, I shouldn't call them a lolly VTuber, because Chibidoki is not a lolly VTuber. They're a chibi VTuber. They're a chibi VTuber, not a lolly VTuber. However, Nux has called him Chibidoki a lolly VTuber. If you ask Chibi, if you call Chibi that, she'll be like, no, I'm not that. Don't call me that. That's awful. I don't want to be called a lolly VTuber. Don't call me that. If you say it to Nux, Nux will be like, yeah, well, she is a lolly VTuber, but she's safe for work, so it's okay. Okay to show Rule 34 to for $1,000. Pony porn, more porn, predict what happens, porn. It sucks, man, because these are just like all my old friends. Girl DM, you know? I guess just girl DM. I guess just girl DM was my old friend. I forgot about this one. Just fucking girl. Lolly VTuber, legs spread. What are you trying to convey here? Like, come on, dude. It's just straight up lolly feet with their legs spread. Like, obviously they're not just gonna put, like, you know, a chocolate starfish. Granted, if Nux could, they would. Easily, in a heartbeat. I made Andrew Tate debate 6 VTubers. Is that Kenji? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it's fucking incredible. I'm surprised Kenji hasn't called out Nux for all the drama he gets himself into. Oh, that was the other drama I wanted to talk about. Oh my god. That makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, I think these thumbnails like actually speak for themselves on second thought. Like this is you got fucking Gura's spread asshole just out of frame on the thumbnail. Oh boy. But you know, it's okay when Nux does it though, guys. It's okay because it's funny when he does it. No, he would like fucking he would fucking oh my god, I thought my viewers were taking a hit. Goddamn. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for complaining about my activity, guys. I'm so sorry. I thought my followers weren't active. Oh my god. I'm being a little too mean. But yeah, I hope that gets the point across. Nux, I'm not a pedophile. I don't think you're a pedophile. But if you insist on calling me one, I want you to, you know, just turn yourself in right now then, I guess. Because you're no better. You've done the same shit. You're still doing the same shit. More recently than I have been. So, please. Please! Please! I don't know. This got a lot more mean-spirited than it was meant to. I think just seeing, like, everything you're doing on your own channel kind of just made me realize, like, how full of shit you are for trying to call me out and then also trying to deflect and act like you're a good person who didn't call me out just so you could criticize Mama Max. I don't know. Just have a little self-awareness. You know? Maybe instead of punching down for views, you know, you could clear my name. I get the last time you tried to do a good thing, V-Show just shit all over you and kind of ruined your life, or kind of tried to ruin your life, but, you know, that doesn't mean you should stop doing it. Doesn't mean you should stop doing it. Did you guys know that Bao came to my Halloween stream? Birthday stream? I forgot which. I think it might have been Halloween stream or birthday. I forgot. We played Friday the 13th together. Good times. Good times. She did. Self-awareness doesn't give him money. It's true. Yeah, Bao did. Yeah, good times. Good times. Yeah, my life was, like, actually fucking ruined. Like, I actually fucking lost everything. Because of accusations that Nux peddled despite being guilty of the same shit. Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? And just not doing research. And just not doing, like, a base amount of research. Isn't that lovely? He's doing this because his fame lets him do it. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm talking about it, I guess. 722 videos. How many videos do we have posted? Hang on. 861. Wow. I mean, I guess we're pumping these out. Daily content. Yeehaw. I do the same shit, Nux. I put cute femboys in my thumbnails. Gonna cancel me for that? Or is it only okay if we're using them for thumbnails for clickbait? Like, is that the rule? My bad. Sorry, I'll go back in time 5 years ago and let my fucking teenage self know. We're still here, at least. We're still here. Oh, okay, well, I think that's, like, kind of everything I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry for bringing you guys more drama. I hope you understand why I had to do this, at least in this situation. Other stuff I just wanted to comment on. I don't, like, want a fucking war with Nux, dude. I just want, like, I mean, a real apology would be nice, but a real apology isn't just like, hey, sorry. Like, look into the situation, Nux. Make a video about it, clearing my name, Nux. That's what a real apology looks like at this point.
Poggers.
And if you're not gonna do that, how fucking dare you use me as if you actually did anything right to make the situation better? How dare you go after Mama Max for doing the same shit you did when you did nothing to make the situation better? Just heard about what happened. This sucks to hear. Sorry what happened. It's okay. My life was ruined a long time ago, you know? Nux only made it even worse. If those VTubers, I think you're a kid diddler, make new friends with smarter, mature people, new connections. New connections are great, but the problem is, like, it's kind of impossible for me to grow at this point because every single big VTuber, they all talk with each other. They all talk with each other, you know? So if one person hates me, everyone else will avoid me because they don't want to upset that one person, you know? And because none of they're all collaborating with each other, no one wants to, like, you know, get excommunicated. No one wants to get canceled like I did. So, you know, fuck it. Just blacklist Taiga. It's easier that way. That's what happened. Plenty of other big VTubers, like, they do big shit, but no one gets called out because they're too big and nobody wants to upset the boat. You can't rock that status quo anymore. So that's why it's hard. I have plenty of new friends and I love them to death, you know? But it's been rough. It's been rough growing because of the damage people like Nux have done. It has irreparably damaged my career. I've lost income. I've lost sponsorships. I've lost connections. I've lost a lot because I can't show my face in public because of what Nux did. Because of what people like Nux did, but definitely what Nux did. Nux kind of made it worse by just, hey Charlie's audience, hey non-VTuber audience, why don't you come hey Taiga too? And now it's like, damn, okay. So now even like people outside the VTuber community want to avoid me, you know? I lost my connection with the Yogscast. What's your thoughts on Buff Pup? I was watching an old VOD and saw her name. Yeah, I played with Buff Pup. Me and Buff Pup were great friends. Or not great friends, but you know, I feel comfortable calling myself a friend with Buff Pup. I was friends with Merryweather. I was friends with Lumi. I was friends with let me think, Girl DM. I was friends with, I want to say, like, those are probably the people I was actually like friends with, you know, like, hey, we're chill, you and me. Haruka, Caribou, we collabed together a few times, hung out, stuff like that. Feifei. I mean, Feifei still follows me on Twitter, but we don't, you know, I don't get invited to stuff with them because I think she's hanging out with, you know, Nux Taku, and I'm not allowed to hang out with those people. I'm not allowed to, not that I'd be invited anyway, that's presumptuous of me, of course, but, you know, I don't get to build those connections, is what I'm saying. You know, I can hang out with like smaller indies who don't really care about, you know, risking their career, I guess, to know me, but I'm not allowed to, you know, rub shoulders with my old friends. They probably, I don't even know if they like me, who knows? They probably hate me. Me and Chroma used to be friends, although I don't know, apparently with the way they're Were you friends with Mickey O'Hare? Who's asking? Not particularly, no. They modded for me and then kind of joined in on the slander when it was convenient to them. They said that Mickey was an old mod. They said it's funny because, oh yeah, I was a mod for Taiga and there was so much pedophilia going on in the server, and I'm like, if you were a mod for me and you see pedophilia going on in the server, that means you're not doing your job. But also, if you kept it, like, what do you mean? No, there wasn't. Because if there was, you would have said something. You wouldn't have laid it. Like, if it was, everybody would know about it. You could join my server and fucking see it. It's crazy. Anyway, so no, I'm not friends with Mickey O'Hare. Mainstream is overrated these days. Why bother being with those connections? I mean, let's be clear here. Not a single one of those people cares about me or wants to give me another chance or, like, wants to give me the benefit of the doubt. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I just mean, like, even if my name was 100% cleared, they'd steer clear of me. 100%. And that's their right to do, right? Like, not everything's going to be solved just because, like, you know, people start thinking I'm innocent. Like, maybe a few people would reach out again, but it would really just take, like, the public consensus, like, actually kind of just being in my corner, which would never happen. Because for them to defend that, they would have to defend Lolly, and if they have to defend Lolly, then they have to defend, you know, they have to put their own careers at risk. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. I will never get my life back, and I'm definitely living in the past, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Those people are not friends. No, those people were my friends. It's just those people were friends out of convenience, you know, more than out of any obligation of friendship, any feelings of like, hey, you're pretty cool and I like you and I want to hang out with you and I believe in you and trust you. And that's like what VTuber community is. And they're big enough now. They've kind of left me behind. I say that implies that's some blame on them. They've grown a lot. They've got 3,000 viewers. They've got tons of people under their payroll that they need to worry about. And that's great for them. It's just, that was going to be me once upon a time. I was right up there with them, I was collabing with the Yogscast. Did you guys know that? I used to do collabs with the Yogscast a long time ago. Before that happened, I hung out with Penguin, Duncan from I was around there in that time, and I lost that, I was gonna have that life once upon a time. I could have been a big streamer, and everything that happened since that day kind of just sent me spiraling, since everything that happened, my mental health just took a dive. I became a shut-in. I never left the house. Everything was kind of taken away and ruined, and it's I didn't have, and even after that, there were so many more like people just like betraying me, turning on me, getting to know me just to give information to my stalker, try to groom me with money. So like mentally, I'm not in the best headspace ever. And it's only made things worse, right? Because like all this bad shit happens to you and people treat like garbage and like you're a monster. And then you start to internalize that. And then you live with that like day after day for 3 years now. Is it 2, 3? I don't know how long it's been. I'm gonna say 3 years. You live with that every day for 3 years. And it fucks you up. It fucks up the way you see people. It fucks up the way you interact with people. It fucks up how you trust people. Like I don't trust anyone. I don't even trust my own friends, dude. Like I don't believe that anyone. I don't know. I'm scared. Like that all my friends secretly hate me, or that they're just using me, or that they're just trying to get close to me so that they can get some dirt on me and then like expose it to Twitter. Like it's I don't trust anyone anymore. So that combined with like, what I lost, it's like, man, I really want to kill myself. And it's really hard. I'll have old friends who regard me as like, oh, I wasn't really friends with them. I was just the mutual with them. Like even people I was like actually friends with that I collabed with, that I commissioned art from a lot and that we talked with a lot in private. They won't even regard me as a friend now. They won't even be like, oh yeah, we used to be friends, but they fucked up. It's like, no, oh, they were kind of like mutuals and we didn't really know each other that well. It's like they distance themselves. They act like I don't exist. They act like I don't even exist. And that like I'm just like a they were just someone, like I'm a stepping stool. They act like I was a stepping stool, I was someone who they could collab with, do Yu-Gi-Oh collabs with for some views at the time before it became untrendy to, before it stopped being trendy to kind of, like just have me around, like that's where I'm at. Is where I'm at, and it's sad, because like, let's be real. Let's have a off the cuff moment. Our channel's not doing the best, and I've made mistakes. Don't get me wrong, right? Like I'm not acting like everything is everyone else's fault. Like I've done some dumb shit and said some dumb shit, right? Okay, and people can choose to like not negotiate with me or whatever and be around me for that reason. But I don't know. Maybe it is for that reason. Maybe it's all my fault. And that's what they'll probably tell me, right? That it's just all my fault and that I'm the reason. Almost 200 subscribers. Anyone would kill to have that many subs? Yeah, almost 200 subscribers, but, no one's watching the videos, right? They're not active subscribers. We have 110K followers on Twitch and less than 1% of them are active. And if you just go to any other Twitch streamer who has that many followers, you can see like, oh, there's like, they're more active, and that's fine. It's not like a matter of, I'm grateful for what I have, but my career is dying, and let's be real, it kind of all just stems back to that moment, where everything was kind of stripped from me, 115K is pretty huge for a small video, though. No, like 100K is pretty huge for a small video. I think we got some 100Ks in here somewhere. But yeah, your content is so, yeah. I took the Nux Taku approach. So if anyone has an issue with that, take it up with him first, because he invented it. It's different in comparison to what it should be based on where the number of subscribers. That's the issue, yeah. Like 15K is good for a small video, but on a channel with 172K subscribers, I'm not complaining. I'm just acknowledging it, like, you're getting a higher percent than Nux. Nux gets more Twitch viewers than I do. I don't want to hear it. You're looking at the glass half empty. I think I'm looking at the glass half empty because I just had the glass half full and someone spilt it on me. I had a nice full glass. It's not about being bigger than other people, man. It's just about, like, I know what I've lost, I used to be there. Your viewership dropping is directly linked to the trauma you went through. Well, yeah, I would say so. I would say so. So every time you're reminded it hurts. It does. It does hurt. My daddy, geez. Just change your content, bro. My content isn't the issue. My content has never been the issue. My content was good enough to get me collabing with Merryweather Lumi, like Girl DM, Buff Pup. My content has always been fine. It's that I had my life ruined and I'm blacklisted from everyone. So my content's not the issue. And if it was the issue, then it wasn't an issue until I was canceled, which just means that it wasn't an issue for anyone who was collabing with me at the time. So either they're all fake as fuck, or, it's kind of just the public consensus that's dragged me down. Obviously, it's probably not what's keeping me down now at this point, but, it's what put me down here and it's what's stopping me from growing. Anyway, I'm not trying to complain too much. Not trying to complain too much, but I had a life. I had a lot of potential, and for the first time I had found something that I was really, really good at. And I was gonna be somebody, I was gonna be more than just like a a little drama kid, working at a pizza shop out of high school. I was going places, and then it was just kind of all taken away for no reason. All because people like Nux can't do a 5-second like research for a video making views off of my name. I want to get better. I do. But I think my problem is I think I'm a little too broken at this point, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, the problem right now is that I can't stop talking about what happened and just move on and put out good content because I'm so demotivated and depressed because of everything that happened. Isn't that funny? Isn't that a funny way? Isn't funny how things work out? You try so hard, and people fuck you up with incredible amounts of trauma, and then use that trauma against you to say that's why you're not growing and getting better. It's like, yeah, it's kind of how it works. I've been through this type of feeling before. In February 2020, I just got accepted to college. The pandemic started shortly thereafter. I struggled for 3 years trying to get back out of that rut I fell into, but I kept trying, and now I'm back on track. The point is that you can get out of this if you keep trying. See, I don't think I can. I don't, you know how much it hurts to see, people you used to be friends with having big collabs without you? And it's like, wow, those are like literally my friends. Those were literally my friends. Who knows? Maybe they hate me. Maybe they just are avoiding because of the drama. But those were literally my friends. And I was like, they're huge. Every single one of the people I was friends with are now huge VTubers. And not to be presumptuous, but like if what happened to me didn't happen to me, I could be a household name. I could be like the femboy, the VTuber people think of when they're thinking, oh man, femboy VTubers? Oh yeah, Taiga's so cute. That could have been me. People could have appreciated me. Um, yeah, so that's why it's like especially hard to get over. It's because I'm still in the scene. I'm still here, you know. Um, I'm still in the community, and I still go on Twitter, and I still see every single one of my friends, um, you know, just living the dream, being successful, getting tons of fan art, collaborating, doing insanely fun projects, and I don't get to do that anymore. You know. And when I try, like, no one even shows up for it. Like, we did a fucking, we promoted the hell out of, like, a board game night stream with some other VTubers, and no one showed up. Less people showed up than are here right now, I think. So it's like, no one cares about anything I do anymore. Or at least that's what it feels like, you know? And it could just be because of, like, the VTuber meta kind of forming into, like, hey, let's just drop new models every week, but maybe I need a new VTuber model and things will work out. And doing streams like this definitely doesn't help because it just makes me sound like ungrateful. But you know, I'm dealing with a lot, I guess, and it's getting worse every day. Every day, like every time the analytics get worse, it's like, damn. There's just an alternate reality out there where I didn't piss off a bunch of bitter incels, and I didn't get slandered to death, and I get to have a life worth living. You know. There's another Taiga out there in the universe who's a lucky little duck, you know? He's a happy little guy. He's living the dream. That's not me, though. Not yet, anyway. I want to keep trying, because, like, what other choice do I really have? But, it's hard. It's hard to keep going, you know? And I'm trying every day to just find ways to not think about it or deal with it. I don't know. Everyone says go to therapy, but like, there's nothing that therapy does, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm sure they do something, but every time I ask, they're like, I don't know. What are they gonna say? What are they gonna do? They can't change the way I think, can they? They can't erase memories from my head, you know? Rest is also important. Have you tried meditation? I've started praying every night. Like, not to any particular god or anything, but I'm just like that desperate. It's like, man, maybe if I just pray, I'll just wake up the next morning and something will be better, something will change. I don't know. Talos guide you for real. I know it sounds silly and stupid and dumb, but I don't know. It's just like, man, I don't know where else to go. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, that's the situation I'm in, mentally and physically, and I want to get better, but I don't think I can do it on my own, you know what I mean? If I want to have a career in here, every single day I'm just going to be reminded that, like, hey, look at everything you lost. Look at everything you lost. Look at what you could have had. I was also friends with Shoto. Did you know that? Friends with Shoto. Well, maybe not friends, but like, you know, we'd show up, we talked with each other a lot, followed each other. Look at him now. Collabing with Niji Sanji. I'm sure he's very proud. But, you know, I'm just saying, it's hard not to look at that and think, wow, that literally could have been my life if it wasn't actually just taken from me and perpetuated by people like Nux. All because of some sick fucking vendetta from an ex-incel mod I turned down 5 years ago. Huh. Well, that's life, right? Journaling might really help you not to beat a dead horse. I know I keep recommending it. I'll get around to it, yeah. I opened the book up, actually, and it said to start from January, so I felt really stupid because I could have started a month ago, and now I was like, oh, do I want to write in it now, or should I wait until next year? Or should I just start in January, in February? I don't know. Should I read out? I told you that, silly. I thought you were joking. I didn't realize it was literally month by month. I didn't realize there'd be a time schedule for it. Thought it would just be something I could do. So yeah, sorry, I'm so stupid. And sorry, I'm a terrible person and all that. Nux, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, because like, bro, you couldn't even bother to read my. Sorry, I shouldn't take shots. Nux, if you're watching this, I don't care. Whatever. I'm sure you know what I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know what I'm gonna say or what I'm thinking or what you're thinking, if you even feel bad. I just found out you recently, and want to support you no matter what. Is okay, Bogard. I don't know. Like, this kind of content is so off-putting, right? Like, nobody wants to watch this, you know? And people have straight up told me, like, oh, Taiga, you're living in the past. You know, you're too angry. People don't care about your drama anymore. It's just that, you know, people see how you act on Twitter and, like, they see you lashing out at the people ruining your life. And they, you know, they just decide not to associate. And it's like, yeah. I guess sorry for my trauma. I didn't ask for it. I don't know. I just want to have a life worth living, you know. I want to be someone and create an amazing community with you guys and put out really entertaining content and just be really cute. I just want, most of all, I think my mango is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. No, my main goal is, I just want everyone to think I'm cute. I want everyone to think I'm cute. I want everyone to look at me and be like, oh my god, that's such a cute boy, wow. But right now, all people do is, well, they don't look at me, and if they do look at me, they look at me and they think, wow, look at that fucking pedophile. Look at that fucking pedo groomer. And that's not good. That's not fun, you know? Honestly, why I followed you, I love femboys. I want to be the kind of femboy, though, that you look at and you're like, oh, that's a cute girl. And that you don't really know my gender. I mean, that's kind of like what I am, but... I do love you guys. So, if I ever go away, just know that no matter what I say, you know, or how I act, you know, I love you no matter what. You're in my heart. I think about you all the time. Even if I'm a little ungrateful sometimes, which I definitely am. I definitely need to appreciate you guys more. Because it sounds like I have nothing, but, you know, I do love you guys to death. And you're kind of all I have in a lot of ways. And by you guys, I just mean, you know, like chat, but also my friends, you know, all of you here.
Poggers.
So yeah, even if I disappear suddenly one day, and I'm not around to say goodbye, just know that I appreciate you, you know? No matter what. Please be safe, don't worry. I'm just maybe graduating or something. Not to join Niji Sanji or anything, but yeah. I love you guys though, okay? So I will see you. I think I'll see you later. For now. I think we'll call it here. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours, 2 hours or something. Thank you, Taro, for the tier 3 sub. Thank you for the follows tonight. Thank you for hearing me out in general, and giving me a chance and believing in me. I guess I'll just end it with, like, I'm not proud of everything I've ever said, but, you know, I've only ever said it about anime characters. So, I love you. Good night, everybody. And I'll try to get. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week yet. It might be a little late to post a schedule. I'm feeling very manic. You see what I mean? I said at the start of the stream I was feeling very manic, and I definitely am still feeling that. I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm jumping between like anger and acceptance and last follow of the stream. Heck yeah, Scrum, thank you for the follow. I guess we should just go through, right? Scrum, Gilbert, thank you for the 200 bits. Scrum, thank you for the follow. Cheesy boy, thank you for the other follow. Hex or Hazano, thank you for the follow. Taro, the tier 3 sub. Sakyu Rain, thank you for the follow. Quan, thank you for the follow. Wraith, Kitsune, Phantom, thank you for the tier 3 sub for 30 months. I missed a lot. Vampiro, thank you for the tier 2 sub for 34 months. Thank you for sticking with me for so long. Too long. Official Sadon with the 200 bits. You're the best. Very pog. Yeah. So, I guess that's everything. A roller coaster of emotions. But, I will, see you. Ancient Italian, thank you for the 100 bits. And I'll see you on the next stream, I think. Hope you never give up on yourself, no matter what other people do. I hope so too. I don't want to. I'll be okay, I'm sure. Have a good night, everyone, okay? I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the Discord server, and I or one of the mods or some of the community members will answer them. Or you can just DM me if it's like really important, like regarding all this stuff. I'm an open book, so I hope everything works out. Good night, everyone. Mwah.